Influencer marketing is forecast to run into billions of dollars globally in the next few years. Do celebrity influencers still have the power they once had, or are real employees and customers better for brand awareness? Maurice Hamilton is founder and managing director of SMC Group. He's with us here in the studio this evening. Maurice, great to have you with us.
All right, pleasure to be here.
Now, you know, celebrity endorsements for companies, are they really beyond the reach for most brands at the moment?
No. I think with the introduction of social media influencers, or digital influencers as some people call them, it's opened the market up to a wide range of brands that didn't necessarily have the budget to engage with the big talent, you know, the Hollywood and big music, international celebrities. It's introduced them to a world of being able to kind of use talent in a way that's relevant for them. So, you know, smaller budgets, but a lot more effective in terms of being creative, in terms of storytelling.
So how has social media changed the whole world of influencer marketing?
I think once again it's the access that it now gives to people. So versus with big celebrities and the big through the line and above the line advertising that companies really relied on to communicate with the consumers, the influencers and the digital platforms on which they exist in now directly speaks to the consumer, you know, through the handsets, through the mobiles, through all of those different digital channels. So it's really changed the business.
What do you think the direct benefits are for businesses, you know, using talent-based assets?
Sure. It's the association, really, that these talent and influencers and assets bring to the table. So if there's an association that people have with a particular influencer or a celebrity, it's having that rub off on the brand and positioning the brand based on that influencer's positioning within the public domain. So very important.
Now, many brands use music to get their message across. That does, you know, enhance it a lot.
Yes.
But are they at the same time walking into some copyright issues? Because I know you specialise in this as well.
Definitely. Yeah, music is sometimes can be a very complex area in terms of rights, and just understanding the difference between the different rights holders and how rights should be used is really important. We found a lot of our clients putting themselves in situations where they've been litigated against because of the lack of knowledge in the space. So it's something that we're pushing our clients to really learn and gain more information on.
So how would you describe the future of influencers?
I think it's extremely bright. I think as influencers continue to grow and create communities, there's going to be more engagement in terms of brands working with them. I think what's key though is brands understanding that influencers are really just mediums in terms of connecting with the consumer, and there has to be an element of how we storytell using this influencer, and then what are the channels in terms of amplification in addition to the influencer's platform. So it's a holistic view versus digital being the sole solution.
And obviously an influencer doesn't necessarily need to be a celebrity. It can be somebody specialised in a particular sector.
Definitely.
How do you, running a global company, know who to go to to get the right message over?
Yeah, it really depends on the client brief. So sometimes we have companies like the Coca-Cola company that would come to us and say we are trying to engage teens and young adults to drive recruitment in that particular area. And we would say, okay, well, here are the platforms that we believe deliver success or will deliver success, such as music or gaming, and then target influencers or celebrities in those particular spaces. So it's very strategic in the approach.
And for, let's say, a startup company watching this, you know, what would your advice be, just briefly to them, because we're running out of time, but what would your advice be so they get their message out in the best possible way?
Sure. I think be consistent. Work in a consistent way with your influencers or celebrities so that people understand that this is your position and the message that you have carries through that consistency.
Great. Maurice Hamilton, appreciate your time.
Thank you so
Thanks
much.
A lot.
Okay.